tailback Lynn Williams also performed well. The sophomore standout showed excellent speed and quickness, adding his share to the 2,600 yards amassed by the Lancer running game. Tony Manley played a big role in Pasadena's success, helping the Lancers become the 4th leading rushing team in the country. Quarterback Clinton Covington added yet another dimension to the running game. The versatile sophomore did a super impression of the Lancer running backs, keeping enemy defenses off balance by rushing for over 500 yards. Covington and the other backs benefited immensely from the play of the offensive line, coached by Dennis Gossard, with help from graduate assistant Mike Reisbig. Every member of the line won all-league honors, featuring All-American Tyrone Gray and guard Sean Bias. Nils Fox, Brian Lynch, Mike Lilly, and Jeff Ely rounded out one of the most efficient units in Lancer history. Coach Joe Orozco worked with the receivers who formed the core of the Lancer air game. Number 3, freshman John Hearn, was an all-Metro choice, snaring 17 passes for a 19 yards per catch average. The Lancers had perhaps the most balanced offense in the country, throwing for over 1,500 yards to augment their rushing figures. Number 80 is freshman John Griggs, who, along with Martin Whitmore and Troy Wright, formed the nucleus of a solid group of receivers. What's more, the Lancers' top 4 receivers are all freshmen, and that's bad news for future foes. These people are almost certain to eventually join the list of 285 PCC grads who have received football scholarship aid at major universities, including 25 from this year's team. It's all part of Pasadena's emphasis on both academics and athletics. An added dimension to the explosiveness of the offense was the performance of the special teams. The mark of a good football team is the ability to move the ball in any situation, and the Lancers did not disappoint. The impressive victory over Santa Monica assured Pasadena a bowl berth for the 7th time in the last 10 years. The opponent would be the West Hills Falcons in the Valley Bowl. For Larry Reisbig's Lancers, it would provide the ultimate challenge. From the opening kickoff, the white-clad Lancers shifted into high gear. In the first quarter, the Falcons were treated to a look at all facets of the Lancer arsenal: the passing game, the running attack, and finally, the kicking game. Leading 3-0, it was time for the defense to make its appearance. A vicious hit at the point of release set up a key interception, and the Lancers were determined to seize the opportunity. It was instant replay time as the balanced Pasadena attack drove steadily forward. West Hills gave ground grudgingly, but the Lancers moved into field goal range. Andy Weiler was perfect, and the score was 6-0. In the second quarter, the defense continued to force the action. The West Hills passing game was a losing proposition, and blanket coverage soon resulted in another interception. This time, PCC was determined to drive all the way to the end zone. West Hills began to crack under the tremendous pressure of the Lancer offensive line. The Lancers drove right through the heart of the blue defense. From inside the 5, Clinton Covington did the honors himself. The Lancers were taking charge. The third stanza saw the pattern continue. Defensive pressure turned the ball over again, and the assault would continue. Richard Gwynn plowed up the middle, setting up another three-pointer. As the action moved into the final quarter, the Lancers prepared to close the book on another winning chapter in Pasadena football history. A play-action fake froze the defense, and Covington rolled out and let fly. Troy Wright was on the other end, and PCC had achieved a tremendous victory. What a super year for the Pasadena City College Lancers. 9-2, a Valley Bowl victory, and a solid foundation for 1983. For Coach